Hey guys, Dobby back at you with another story, another trucking story. Route 66, the Mother Road, has more than its share of restless spirits clinging to the cracked asphalt and faded neon signs. Drivers, especially truckers who've logged endless miles on its remnants, swap these tales at lonely stops, swearing the highway remembers every wreck, every lost soul. Here are a few more that echo the CB chatter and ghost hunter lore. Screaming Jenny at the Tri-County truck stop, Villa Ridge, Missouri. We touched on this one before, but it runs deep for truckers. The old Tri-County truck stop sits abandoned now off Route 66. But back when it was humming, drivers parked there overnight reported hearing a woman's piercing scream cut across the lot, always around 2 to 3 a.m., like she's right outside your cab. Legend ties it to Screaming Jenny, a woman hit by a train decades ago while fleeing something terrible near the tracks that crossed close by. One hauler in the 90s said he was idling CB quiet when the scream hit, then his radio crackled with her voice begging, "Help me, the train." Over and over, he stepped out to check. Nothing but empty pavement and distant rails. Paranormal crews, even some from TV shows, rolled through later, caught EVPs, and saw shadows in red flannel shirts trying to push doors open from the inside. Truckers still avoid parking too close to the old spot if they can help it. Say if you answer her call on the radio, the screaming stops, but something else might start listening back. The Phantom Hitchhiker of Bloody 66. Various stretches, especially Arizona and California. Route 66 earned the nickname Bloody 66 for all the fatal crashes over the years. Head-on collisions, blowouts, in the desert heat, folks nodding off after too many miles. One recurring story is the vanishing hitchhiker who appears on desolate shoulders, thumb out, soaked or bloodied like from a fresh wreck. A driver running west through the Mojave claimed he picked up a young woman near Barstow one foggy night. Quiet, pale, said she needed to get to her family's place in Needles. She gave directions, then went silent. When she glanced over at the stoplight, empty seat, door still shut, no footprints into the dust. He circled back. Nothing. Old-timers say she's one of many who died on the road and still try to finish the trip. Some versions have her whispering warnings about black ice or drunks ahead before she fades. Ignore the hitchhiker sightings at your own risk. More than a few drivers swear swerving for one saved them from a real pileup just miles down. The Humpbacked Man of Oklahoma, 66. In the stretches up around Clinton or Aric, Oklahoma, an elderly figure in a brown trench coat and fedora-style hat shuffles along the shoulder on moonlit nights. He's got a pronounced hunch, moves slow like he's carrying the weight of the whole highway. Truckers report seeing him wave them down, but when they slow or stop, he's gone. No footprints, no sign. One story from a flatbed driver. He spotted the man near an old motel ruin, pulled over thinking the guy needed help. The figure approached the cab window, face shadowed under the hat, and just stared, then vanished as the driver blinked. Locals say he's the ghost of a traveler who died broke and alone on the road in the Dust Bowl era, still wandering, looking for a ride he never got. Some claim if he joins you, your rig starts handling funny, lights flickering, engine missing, until you cross a state line. Then he leaves. Truckers joke it's his way of saying thanks for the lift. The ghostly bellboy of Hotel Monte Vista, Flagstaff, Arizona. Not strictly a truck stop, but plenty of over-the-road guys crash here when running 66 through northern Arizona. Room 210, the Zane Grey Suite, is infamous. In the dead of night, a polite knock at the door. Open it, nobody. But guests hear a young man's voice saying, "Room service," or feel cold air like someone's walked past. The bellboy ghost is said to be a kid who worked at the hotel in the 30s or 40s. Maybe died young in a fall or accident. He still delivers phantom knocks. Sometimes leaves trays that disappear. One trucker staying over after a long haul said he ignored the knock 3 times. On the 4th, the door rattled like someone was trying to get in. He finally yelled, "Not tonight, kid." Knock stopped, but the TV flipped on by itself to static. Harmless mostly, but it makes you think twice about answering strange knocks at 3 a.m. And the last one is The Vanishing Convoy, Arizona Deserts. Similar to the old 666 tale, but specific to Western 66. 3 older rigs, no plates visible, no shadows even in broad sun. Running tight formation behind you for miles. They match your speed perfectly, no bounce, no dust. Try to let them pass, they speed up, pull over, they vanish like smoke. Drivers say it's a lost convoy from a bad dust storm, a multi-truck wreck back in the day. No records match exactly, but the sightings keep coming. One guy claimed the lead truck's window rolled down as they paced him. No driver, just a faint hand waving like keep going, then gone at the next rise. Route 66 may be decommissioned, but its ghosts aren't going anywhere. The road's too full of unfinished business, crashes, broken dreams, and folks who never made it to the end. If you're ever rolling these old alignments at night, keep the CB on low. You might hear a familiar voice thanking you for your company, or warning you to slow down. Stay sharp out there. The Mother Road remembers. Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you got something out of it. Even with a good night's sleep. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.